-2 Celsius. And the wind is out of the northeast at 6 miles per hour. Hi, and welcome. This is John, WRBW 501, and you're listening to the December 14th, 2022
Probably not on the
network
active
check-in,
list anymore.
the South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group on the Holly 625 repeater,
I don't think I've checked
which
in
has
in a
a
month.
PL tone of 141.
You slacker.
I haven't been home.
Using the receiving antenna at the top of our 180-foot tower, the repeater monitors 467.625 megahertz. The repeater transmits at 462.625 megahertz via an antenna mounted at 140 feet. Our tower is located on Mount Holly summit, elevation 1,505 feet above mean sea level, 2 miles south of Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania, at 40 degrees, 5 minutes, 52 seconds north latitude, and 77 degrees, 12 minutes, 12 seconds west longitude. We have 62 active call signs with 44 individuals checking in last week. If you've checked in within the past 4 weeks, I will announce your call sign. Please include your name and location when you answer. After I've completed my list, I'll call for new, late, or missed stations. I'll now begin our check-in. WRNQ 216. WRFL 218.
WRFL 218, Unit 1, Doug.
Unit 2, Sandy from York Springs. No traffic. Thanks for running that, John.
You're welcome, Sandy and Doug, and thanks for checking in. WRFF 218. WRUI 221. WRUI 221, Dennis from Mechanicsburg. No traffic this evening. Very good, Dennis. Thanks for checking in. WRMU 226. WRTD 259. E259, Stilton. Thanks for running the net, John. No traffic tonight. Okay, John, you're welcome. Thanks for checking in. WRAF 271.
Something I sent you a link
WRNT
in chat,
288.
Facebook chat. You might want to look at that. That's
Kristen
what we
Dilbert,
were discussing
no
earlier.
John, thanks for running the net.
Sure thing, Chris. Thanks for checking in. WRVD 304.
What was that link for, Tom?
WREK
Hang on.
307.
Oh,
What is that?
307, Unit 1, Brian.
you know what? I'll send it to everybody.
From
Just
Mount Holly Springs.
I saw it in the chat.
Thank you, Brian. And
no, that wasn't it. I didn't send it in that chat. I sent it to Jim personally.
314.
Oh,
WRBY is 314. Steve, Long Island Township. No comments, John. How's it?
Yeah, I'll send it in the group chat on
You do
Facebook.
the same thing. Thanks for checking in. WQYX 334.
WQIX 334, Unit 1, Josh.
Unit 2, Tish in Shippensburg.
Thank you, Josh and Tish.
I didn't expect to be on the list.
WRPP 349.
WRPP 349. This is Bill in Lewistown. No traffic tonight, John. Thanks for running that.
URMR 424.
Thanks for checking in. WRNW 360. WRNW 360, Jim in Ortana. I do have traffic tonight, and thanks for running the net, John. Very good, Jim. Thanks. WRUY 393.
WRUY 393. Dennis from Spring Grove with no traffic. Thank you
Yep.
for warning.
So looks like we got some work ahead of us here.
You're welcome, Dennis.
Did you see what I was looking at, Jim, and when I sent it to you?
WR
Technically, we fall more under that than we do a C, a 3 rather.
RMR
Or at
424.
least I think we do.
Hey, there's you, Jim. WMR 424.
I haven't
Did you
checked-
check in?
Yeah, I haven't looked.
WRQD 426.
He's going by an old list from a year ago.
Yeah.
WRNY 430. WRNY 430. Jay and Campbell. No traffic. Have a good evening. And a good evening to you too, Jay. Thanks for checking in. WRKC 450.
WRKC 450. Pat in West Newark. No traffic.
Pat, thanks for checking in. WRUX 506. WRQE 507.
Did you ever do anything with that?
521.
Oh, what the heck is it called?
Row 21, Larry, based out of New Hampshire, but currently no doubt through East
Not the
Berlin.
Pi Star, but the
Have no traffic.
not the Pi, but the other one.
Arduino?
All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
the Arduino. Did you ever
What
do
about
anything with that Arduino kit?
WRCJ.
Yeah, it just sits here in a
532.
drawer. I never got back to it.
CJ 532, Tim in McCainsburg.
Hell, I haven't even been home long enough to know where my house is anymore.
Thanks for checking
Next
in.
time you leave that long, we're gonna move your house just to really confuse you.
Well, a few years down the road, my house may be moving.
Uh-oh.
WQAD 551.
Can't say more than that right now, but
No, Toronto, man, that's WQAD 551. Comment.
Thanks for checking in. WRKL 556.
WRKL 556, Leroy in St. Thomas. No comments tonight, John. Thank you for doing the net.
You're welcome, Leroy, and thanks for checking in. WRUZ 574. WRCH 578.
RCH 578, Mike in Fairfield.
Thank you, Mike. WROG 587. You were in and out a number of times through there, Corey, but did catch who you are. Thanks for checking in. WRJA 597. WRAM 626. WRCB 627. WRCB 627, Dave and Laurel Lake. Hi to everybody. Hi to John. Thanks for running the net.
Can you believe that he just bailed on
Welcome,
us
Dave.
like that?
Thanks. WRUP
Thanks,
648.
Leroy. He just
I-
went, Leroy Jenkins.
I have to get up early too, but I don't have to go anywhere. It's work from home day because of the weather.
Well, lucky you.
The dinner is on Sunday.
Not really, because
All the time.
everybody else
Over
is home
comment.
too. For at least 2 hours in the morning.
Hey, is it 2 hour delay also?
Bob,
Chambersburg,
thanks for
yeah. Shippensburg has a 2-hour delay, but we're supposed to know by 7 whether they're going to turn it into a flexible instruction day. If they do that, then the girls are home all day doing school online.
64.
WROP 664, Ryan here, Philadelphia, no traffic. Thanks, John.
You're welcome, Ryan, and thanks for checking in. WRNY 683.
WRNY 683, Carol, Schaeferstown, John, and the rest of the net. No comments tonight. Back to you, John.
Hey, Daryl, thanks for checking in. WRMS 712.
They're good, Tom.
WRMS 712. I'm in Shippensburg. Thank you for running the net, John. No traffic.
You're welcome, Tom, and thanks for checking in. WRTM 712. WRKM 713.
WRKM 713, Chris and Cornwall. No voice, therefore no comments tonight. Thank you for running the net.
You're welcome, Chris, and thanks for checking in. WRJF 728.
JF 728, Bobby in Mechanicsburg. Good evening.
Good evening, Bobby. Thanks. WRUY 729. WRUP 730. WRNU 752.
WRNU 752, Eric in Carlisle.
WRER 765.
WRER 765, Mike in Carlisle. No traffic tonight, John.
Good, Mike. Thanks for checking in. WROG 769.
This is WROG 769, Marco in Myerstown. No traffic.
Marco, thanks for checking in. WRQJ 798.
Yeah, WRQJ 798. Portable. Light in bigger site, York County. Good evening, John.
Good evening, Mike. Thanks.
Seriously.
WRQH 824. WRPF 830. WRDZ 837. WRTJ 860.
It's kind of quiet night tonight.
York DJ 860, Ron, Harrisburg. Thanks for running that, John. No comments.
What's that, Jim?
Kind of quiet tonight.
You're welcome, Ron.
No
Thanks
way.
for checking in.
I'm still tired from over the weekend.
WQWE 866.
No, I was saying that the net's kind of.
And the legend, WQWE 866, from the metropolis of Loganville. On the floor tonight, John. Good evening.
He's naked.
Good evening, Curly. Thanks. WRPC 868.
Oh my.
Sam, thanks for checking in. WRTK 876. WRMV 901.
WRMV 901, just in East York, no comment.
Thanks for checking in. WROR 921.
ROR 921, Blaine from Gardner's on the couch, and
Unit 2, Jen from Gardner's, also on the couch.
Thanks, Blaine and Jen. WRDJ 976. WRFR 982.
More power.
Did you see the new series he's in on Disney Plus?
No.
The Santa Clauses.
Checking in.
Instead of a movie, it's a series.
Yeah.
983.
I
haven't-
wasn't really interested in watching the whole
983.
Santa thing.
No traffic.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Thanks for checking in. And finally, WRFK 991.
WRFK 991, not airing, no comment. Running the next time.
You're welcome, Matt. Thanks for checking in. Okay, now time to call for any new, late, or missed stations. New, late, or missed. And if you're a new station, if you let me know that right up front, then I'll know to start writing immediately, and instead of searching for see if you're on the list. So go for it. Any new, late, or missed stations, please check in
To be
now.
fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
WRMR 424, no comments.
York.
I didn't make it, did I?
Not
Well, there were other people
Hey, for
over
that
here.
station
Yeah.
that just tried to check in, all I heard was 4, 6, and York. So maybe if you can relocate, make sure your antenna's straight up and down if you're on a handheld. Maybe increase the power a little bit and give it another shot.
WRNQ 216, Kevin from York.
Kevin, thank you. I don't know where I got the 4, 6, but got a 6 anyway there, but thank you. Any other stations, new, late, or missed? Please check in now.
WRTD 259, I apologize there, John. I meant to check in Rob from Middletown there on his behalf. This is his call sign is WRDZ 37. Hold on. WRDZ 8377.
Okay, I see it. WRDZ 837. So we'll check Rob in for you there. Thank you. Anybody else? New, late, or missed? Go for it.
WRMR 424, no comments.
Nope. Somebody walked right over you.
Union deposit.
Are you pushing the button, Jim?
Yeah, you have to have your thumb on the mic.
Thank
There's
you.
a button. Yeah.
Any other stations? Late or missed? Go for it now, please.
No, I forgot to hit the button.
You forgot to turn the radio on, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't even turn the power supply on.
All right, we're going over to have a training session with Jim. Again.
You know, since I'm not a VE or anything.
I am. South Hanover.
No, you're not a VE. You're not even an extra yet. We keep pushing you that, but
I do not have an 820 on my list. So if you will repeat all your info there, the call letters, your name, and I think your location was South York. But if you'd repeat all that, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. WR820. Name is Ryan. Location South Hanover, Dauphin County. Oh, now there's interesting. South Hanover in Dauphin County. Didn't know there was a Hanover in Dauphin County or South Hanover. Very good, Ryan. I do need your call letters
The
again.
hell was that? It sounded like this.
R, and then the next two letters.
Ladies and
We're kinda
gentlemen, the
lost
captain has turned
in
on
the,
the fasten seat.
Dive, dive, dive.
WRE Papa E Echo. Got it that time. WRPE 820. Okay, well, welcome to the group, Ryan. Thank you, and we'll get back with you for any comments there a little bit.
Mention about elections on Sunday.
Please check in now.
It went quiet.
Alrighty, well, we'll
There
call
it is.
the later miss stations once again after a round of comments. And Kevin, WRNQ 216. You have any comments? WRNQ 216. Yeah, John, thanks for running that. Just waiting on this weather to get in here, and thankful that I'm going to be off tomorrow morning if it does hit and don't have to go out. So, for now.
Jim, I sent you another private link.
Got you there.
You do have a little thing to do. You might actually have to make a phone call to verify what you fall under.
Just sit back and look out the window as well.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff involved with that now that I'm looking at it.
07.
There's what?
A lot of stuff involved with what you're looking at to do. And you might actually have to make a phone call and see what you fall under. I'm debating between a 3 and a 7. 7 is still iffy. You're definitely, I'm pretty sure you're not a 3 looking at it, but a phone call would help clarify it.
Basically like a chat room. You just throw out a signal and you type and then you hit enter and then the next guy goes and whatnot. Played with that. Did a little PSK 31 today. It was playing with some other digital, but I've never had to quit using them. But anyways, back into the shack now. It's getting cold out and got the wood stove cranked up and blankets on our legs, and we're just staying comfortable. So everybody stay safe in the ice and the snow. And we'll see the other side of the storm. Back to you, John.
Lose them there.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, I'm glad you got the fire going and got the blankets on. And, yep, we'll check things out on the other side of the storm. All righty, Josh and Tish, haven't heard from you for a couple of weeks there. WQYX 334, your comments.
WQYX 334. Yeah, we've been kind of busy here. I know, let's see, beginning in November, I know I missed a week there. My grandmother had passed away, so I was up helping take care of stuff for that. And I think I made it back a week, and then it was Thanksgiving, and we were traveling and hunting season. And last week I left to go to Canada. I got home from there on Sunday. So yeah, I've just been, seems like I've been all over the place, but I will plan on making it to the dinner on Sunday. For those that don't know, we also have the Ham Club officer elections. I believe I have one person that got nominated for a position, so we will have a vote of some sort there. So if you're a member, come out so you can vote. And just a reminder, anybody that owes dues will be due in January again as well. For the Ham Club, not for GMRS, but anyone that wants to be a member of the Ham Club. Other than that, John, I don't really have a whole lot else. Thanks for running the net, and hopefully I'll see everybody on Sunday. So I'll throw it back to net control from WQYX 334.
Very good, Josh. Thanks for the information, and yeah, we'll definitely look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Okay, Jim in Ortana, WRNW 360. Go for it, Jim.
All right, I've been monitoring the St. Thomas repeater from work lately, and it suddenly went off the air. So I know it's a long shot, but this group doesn't go that far west. So I was just curious if anybody doing anything about the St. Thomas repeater.
That'd be you, Jim.
Yeah. Do you mind commenting on that? Let them know we're working on it.
It's liable, so I'll throw that out there. I do keep an eye on the Facebook group.
I said that earlier,
If
remember?
you've got an answer to that question, you can throw it out on the Facebook group. That'd be great. Back to net control. Thanks, John. WRNW 360.
If he can post it, I'll give him the information.
Hey, Jim, your question duly noted, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if somebody will be able to answer that.
There you go.
Otherwise, you're right. Posting it on the Facebook page would be great. And let's see, that's South Central PA GMRS Group.
Well, see, I saw it earlier on the page, but nobody actually was monitoring the page to answer them right away.
578. Your comments, Mike.
RCH 578. Yep, like Brian, been playing around with the Vera FM. It's not new, but kind of new to us. They're at least using it. That I've had to program on my computer for I don't know how long. Finally now getting a chance to use it. There's just so many different modes you can operate in amateur radio. But yep, Brian and Blaine and I also got a guy up in Duncannon, and Tom over the Harrisburg 2-1 amateur repeater. He gets enough interest in it. He's going to start doing possibly a 10-meter digi trivia net using that mode. So we'll see how that works out. On the wildlife front here, I mean, I live out in the middle of nowhere in the country, so I pretty much see everything wildlife there is in South Central PA here, except for porcupines and a few other oddball things you get in the deeper woods. But walked outside on was it Monday, and I'm like, footprints in the lawn, and I'm not talking the deer. They're small. I get deer prints in the lawn all the time. These were big hoof prints, cow, horse-sized hoof prints. Like, what the heck is this? Well, Sunday evening, just before dinner, I look out the window, and I saw why I had horse footprints in the lawn. There was a longhorn steer standing out in the middle of the backyard, just kind of looking around. I could almost hear him saying, "Where in the hell is my home? I'm lost." And luckily, there's only one farm around here that has longhorn steers. So I quickly, like a third to a half mile away from me. So I quick tied the cow off, ran in, got him. He brought out his, and he said, yes, he said, he's got split rail fencing, and they had knocked a section of the fence out, and like 12 of them got out. And he got most of them, all but 2 of them. So he got the one I had here. And then I guess I'm not sure if he's found the other one yet or not. But yeah, I had a longhorn steer. That's something I've never had in the backyard before. That was new wildlife for me. And other than that, I guess I'll see everybody on Sunday at the get together. WRCH 578.
Well, that's really cool, Mike. I had one strange thing over all the years I've lived up here on the summit. One time I looked out the window and there stood a horse. And I was just as surprised as seeing a horse standing there looking around. Same thing. Oh, where's my home? Fortunately, there was another friend of mine, former student here at the time, and knew about horses and so forth, and took care of that. But anyway, I'm kind of surprised that the longhorn steer, I didn't think they were cool to be around. Like, I thought they would be half nasty. Or maybe that's just television, programs on TV. But I'm very impressed that you were able to, you went up to it and roped it off and so forth. I'll have to ask you about that on Sunday. Unless you'd like to comment right now, I'll let you do that.
They got out one other time, 2-3 years ago. I was going into the grocery store one day. down the hill, crossed over into Maryland, up the top of the hill, and at the turn, that's where his farm's at. And there was a bunch of them standing along the edge of the road on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah, I don't know if it's a special breed or something, but yeah, they seem they're just like regular, Angus or anything else. They seem fairly friendly. And again, those were kind of like, crap, we're on the wrong side of the fence. How do we get back in there? And I just kind of, hey, come on, guys. And they kind of followed me back around the corner and opened the gate up and let them back in. So yeah, at least his seems to be fairly friendly.
Wonderful. And I know you are very good at connecting with the wildlife. So maybe you're a steer whisperer. Okay, great, Mike. Thanks. Dave, WRCB 627. I even wrote it down on my list here about your salad spinner and the cord. Just wondering whether you've got that all fixed up.
Yep. The very helpful and handy salad spinner has been reborn again for its, I think, third or fourth iteration. And Mike was good to point out. I had researched those things on the web, maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago, the last time I redid it, and you couldn't find them anywhere. Now it seems like they're sold everywhere, so that's cool, as well as some other brands. As trivial as that is to you, it wasn't to me. Anyway, other than that, I hope to see everybody on the 18th here coming up. And I think it's going to be, I know Lenny's going to be here from Wormelsdorf, and who knows else. But in any case, be good to see everybody. And I guess that's about it, other than the fact that it's been below freezing out here. So I have to watch what I leave out in the way of goodies, like stuff from the RV. I got to make sure everything's bone empty before I turn the heaters off. Anyway, that's good enough for me. And hi to everybody. WRCB 627 will be clear. I'm listening.
Very good, Dave. I just enjoyed the conversation that I was listening to, except for one comment I made when you guys were talking about the salad spinner. I'd never heard of one, but now I know what they are, and I can understand its usefulness for sure. Okay, Bobby, WRJF 728. I wrote down about your the locomotive, your model train locomotive that you were working on. How's that coming?
Well, John, good evening. Yeah, that's it's a success, and I'm quite pleased with it. So for those who didn't hear, I forget what night it was, but these days are just smushing together anymore. I successfully grafted or smashed, whatever, the control board from a Lionel Ready to Play. This is like the really big plastic train with the plastic tracks that it comes with, for the kids, put it under the Christmas tree. The Ready to Play Polar Express, I took it died, the gears were stripped on it, they're all plastic. Took the control board out with the remote control and grafted it into an O-gauge MTH brand locomotive, and it works. It is cool, partly because, well, it works. That's pretty much it. Not a whole lot else. Running firewood up to the house to keep the house warm so that we don't have to pay the fuel oil man, and that's a good thing. The firewood, not paying the fuel oil man. Yeah, that's it. Hope to see everybody on Sunday. Hope I can make it out. I'm still not exactly sure what's going on, but I'll try to be there. And that's all from Mechanicsburg. Back to Net Control. WRJF 728.
Very good, Bobby, and I'm delighted that your work on the locomotive turned out great. That's super. Okay, Eric in Carlisle, WRNU 752. Any comments, Eric? I guess Eric's moved on to other things, so let's go to Mike in Leader Heights, York County, WRQJ 798. Your comments, Mike.
Well, thank you, John, and good evening to everybody on the net, WRQJ 798 here in York County. Waiting for the storm. Now it's saying coating to an inch. It was an inch and 3 earlier today, so it's going down, but I guess we'll get some kind of slop out of it anyway. But, well, did a net control earlier tonight, command share for Western Pennsylvania over there on Tuesday night net for the Pennsylvania statewide. And it looks like I have another net tomorrow evening, Pennsylvania Crossroad on another DMR net. So I'm getting that command share pretty comfy and cozy, I guess, for the most part. Let's see, playing around with some software. Steve on here, can't think of what it's called, but he's up in Enola there. Actually fairly close to the restaurant, actually. He talked me into a nice piece of software. It's actually free. It's called SDR Console. And it works with these, SDR dongles, like a little USB sticks or so. SDR is software-defined radio. And I've been playing around with that, and I can connect to other stations throughout the internet and scan the HF, AM broadcast, FM, VHF, etc. Very cool piece of software, very feature-packed. It's amazing it's free software. I'm definitely going to donate to the person who created it, but just really getting addicted to it. I was up to actually 2 a.m. last night, just scanning around, and 40 and 80 was wide open. It was really good stuff, so it's really enjoyable. Anyway, SDR Console, the name of the program, mostly for Windows. I think they may have a Mac version, but I'm not sure. And that's about it. 28 degrees here at QTH, and then back to you, John. WRQJ 798.
Okay, Mike, very good. Always interesting to hear what you're exploring with the various programs and so forth. And since you know where the restaurant is, I hope to see you on Sunday. Very good. All righty. From the floor, Shirley, WQWE 866.
Okay, now here's a little bit of a challenge.
Good
There was
evening.
old country album
So much happening here.
that featured Barbara Mandrell. I was country and country and cool.
Done pulling my hair out as they
Willie Nelson, City of New Orleans.
this new radio.
I'm gonna hire a wino.
Finally. I
Like,
got
it was a montage of different ones, and I can't
I
think of what
programmed it
it's
up, and I
called. But
had
there's
a
a song on there that's stuck in my head. But I can't remember what it is.
WQED 551 on DMR.
So how do you find that album?
And he said it sounded great, like I was sitting right next to him. So Mike, there in Leaders Heights, that's confirming what we heard.
Okay, so what were the lyrics to the song you remember?
Let me tell you though.
Time doesn't meet
Don't
but
use
once
the
in a room.
software from CoTray from their website.
I've tried looking that up and I
I
can't find it.
actually got in touch with their tech support using the 800 number they have on their website. They were more than friendly and happy
It was
to help.
followed up by electric guitar.
There's
And
an
it
error in
sounded
the
good.
software for some reason.
All right, what was the
So I read
name?
the forum,
What were the lyrics?
and you can download it.
Time
doesn't meet but once in a room. Or in a time, I guess.
It is not the CoTray software. It's different software that has the same footprint.
But once in a what?
You know what?
I think it's once in a room.
So it is a nice little radio. The audio when Steve was transmitting was definitely. I probably could have cut it down a couple of notches because it's about blowing my ear out. When they said it has a good, powerful speaker on it, they ain't kidding. But yes, using the software, let me tell you, everybody thought Motorola software
Yeah, we need that.
was the beast.
Motorola software is a cakewalk compared to this. You have to know what you're doing and know what you have to check to make it work. So I'm happy it worked. It is a nice little radio. It is on sale. I believe it was through Amazon. I only paid $16 for it. But the downside is you have to buy the programming cable. The cable is $20. So you are spending
No, that doesn't even come up.
But for a 32 channel radio, I'm not complaining. I'm really impressive. So anyway, I'll have to get with Mike at Leader's Heights. We both heard it on our DMR nets that he runs also for net control, and we've heard it, and it's a good radio if you guys are looking for something. And it does analog too. 2-watt radio, and it does wideband and narrowband. So check it out. If you want a cheap radio to get in the DMR, it'll get you through it. And with that, John, I'm done blasting the radio waves here. I don't want to put everybody to sleep. I'm waiting to hear some snoring noises coming up here. So hopefully I'll see everybody at the dinner. I'm planning on making the trek up. So we'll see you Sunday. WQWE 866, back to net control.
Okay, Curly, we look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and I'm glad you got that new radio all ironed out and won the battle with the programming. All righty. Jen and Blaine, WROR 921, your comments this evening.
R921 from the couch in Gardner. Yeah.
Josh, just on a side note, you weren't here earlier when my brother was on. Oh, God, no.
I really enjoy it.
One of those things that you just put up there.
Yeah, I really like how that.
Hey, yeah, I was just looking at that.
Oh, boy, you went there.
Whatever's being transmitted on the bands I select.
I had to say that.
Ordered to.
I was being clean about it, but.
Aside from that, yeah, we're just trying to stay warm down here, John. Got the stove cranking, got propane cranking in the kitchen, so we're doing pretty good down here, staying warm. Turn back to net control. WRO 921. Thanks for running that, John.
I think Josh was here in spirit.
Very welcome, Blaine. And it was interesting to hear about the radio that you have in the truck that records what's coming through on the selected frequencies that you picked. That's pretty wild. Never heard of that. And glad you have all the heating devices fired up, and we'll stay a few steps ahead of the of whatever happens tomorrow and tomorrow night. Okay, Joe, WRDJ 976. Anything you'd like to say?
I wanted a back rub.
WRDJ 976. I'm awake. Fighting to stay awake, but I'm awake. Nothing real new here, John. The goats are doing good. Chickens are doing good. We're deworming some of them right now, and so you can't get eggs from them. And so we had to buy some eggs, and I think it was the first time we bought eggs in about 2 years. But we lost a chicken, I guess, to a hawk. And it's funny because the last 2 mornings I went down to a lower coop where the chickens, they'll go in and for the night. And there's none in there. No chickens whatsoever at all in that coop. Where they were all huddled up with the goats, and they're all keeping warm. We get there pretty early in the morning, and they don't like to come out in the cold, but eventually they do when it warms up a little bit. It's funny, they just won't come out. The goats even won't come out. They do come out when you bring the food, though. That's for sure. Just like us, you know. It's when it's time to eat, we're there. But it's cold in the morning, and I think we're supposed to get some snow this morning. But I think it's coming maybe 5-ish, hopefully, maybe somewhere around there in the morning. It's 26 degrees right now, and it feels like 21, but there's no wind, so that's nice. But I don't mind the cold. I like the cold. It's especially up at the farm where it freezes the ground, so you're not in 3 inches of mud. So that helps a lot. That helps a lot. And it's still definitely dark when we get up there, and we have to have our headband lights on and everything. It's pretty comical, and it's dark.
And with all of his.
So with that, I hope everybody's doing well, and hope everybody had some good holidays, and the holidays are coming up, like Christmas, New Year's. We shall see what 2023 brings around. It's going to be interesting. All right, John, like I said, I hope everybody's doing good and staying healthy and keeping warm and keeping those utility bills down. WRDJ 976, back to net control.
Okay, Joe, very good. Interesting that the chickens and the goats will huddle together to keep each other warm. That's interesting. Sounds good. Okay, hope you'll come to the dinner on Sunday. Okay, Ryan in South Hanover, Dauphin County. WRPE 820. New to the group. Do you have any comments there, Ryan?
Good evening. Glad to be able to join tonight. I don't have any comments, but thanks for having me, and I hope everyone has a great night.
Yes, indeed. Well, glad you're with us there. And that brings us back to asking for any new, late, or missed stations. Any new, late, or missed stations. If you are a new station, let me know up front so I can start writing down the information and avoid trying to look up something that's not there. So, any new, late, or missed stations, please check in now.
WRMR 424.
I'm not sure if I'm getting it out there or not, but WRBN 356, Tyler from Hanover. Thank you.
Hey, Tyler, I've got you. The only thing I missed was your call letters. I got WR, and I do have the 356. So if you could repeat your call letters, I'd appreciate it. And by the way, your signal is booming in here.
Appreciate it. It's WRVN, Whiskey Romeo Victor November 356.
Tyler, welcome to the group. Do you have any comments you'd like to make?
Not tonight. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Any other stations or missed? Please check in now.
WRMR 425.
Go for it.
WRDJ 976. This salad spinner thing. Is that what it is? It's a salad spinner? Because I never heard of the salad spinner, but we do have a lettuce washer. It spins. You wash it, you put it in. It's like there's a couple different parts that go together inside it, and it spins, and it spins the water away from the lettuce. Is that because the salad spinner, you're spinning the whole salad, right? Is that correct there, Dave, if you're still in there?
WRCB 627. Yeah, that's basically it. But when you see them marketed, they're called salad spinners. But yeah, you can. I mean, 'cause you can either put the whole salad in there, and once you've rinsed everything, and then you give it a crank, and it just flings the excess amount of water off. And that's primarily so you don't water down your favorite salad dressing, and or it causes the salad the dressing to stick better to the lettuce. And the same kind of thing is true for pasta. A lot of people like to dry the pasta out a little bit by not by just letting it sit in a strainer and cool out, and it'll steam right out. The same kind of thing. The sauce sticks versus just limping off. If your pasta is too wet, the sauce will not penetrate into the pasta. So it's a matter of personal taste. But most restaurants do it. Most restaurants actually prepare their salads ahead of time, and they wring them out, and then they turn around and put them in a special refrigerator, which also is a slight dehydrator, and that again keeps the salads from wilting, I guess, a little bit. As far as I know, I don't know. Actually, I have a reason to have familiarity with that because one of my relatives used to own a steak restaurant, and we love to go up there and just kind of like help out on a Sunday afternoon. It's a lot of fun.
Copy that. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. I didn't know what they were called, but I know we had two of them. One didn't last long. It was an older one. We got a newer one, and they upgraded it, so it's a little bit more high tech, I guess you'd say. But yeah, they were pretty good. But we never put the whole salad, everything in those. Our salad spinner is Michelle. She's the salad spinner, and she uses the leaf spinner to wash the stuff. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to be clear on that.
For Mike's response, it was, salad spinner? Why would you want to try a salad?
That was one of the more fascinating conversations I've heard recently, especially when some of Bobby's comments about the cord, and so we won't rehash all that, but it was comical. Okay, let's see. The South Central Pennsylvania GMRS group net it's now concluding at 9:53. Thanks to everybody who checked in, especially if you had some comments. It's always fun to listen to what folks are up to. Our next network check-in is next Wednesday, December 21st. Our get-together is this Sunday, December 18th at 2 o'clock at the Enola Family Restaurant. I think Dave corrected us last week. The word diner was dropped off on the Facebook page, not Facebook, the website for the restaurant. So, Enola Family Restaurant, 743 Wurtsville Road. That's 743 Wurtsville Road, WERTZ, Wurtsville. Enola, Wurtsville Road, Enola, 17025. 17025. Other network check-ins include Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. on the 725 repeater in Hanover. Has the same PL tone as this repeater, 141.3 hertz. And don't forget our Facebook page, South Central PA GMRS Group. This is John Riddlesberger, WRVW 501. Good evening to everybody. Have a most enjoyable remainder of the week. The repeater is now returned to its use.
Okay, like you guys heard John, you have a good week. We got Christmas coming up. If we don't hear from you guys before then, have a good Merry Christmas, and yeah, we'll see you.
Enjoy it.
Round.
Yep. Merry Christmas to all. If we don't see you next week, but we're hoping we will.
All right.
Better.
We'll see everyone later.
Laters.
Potato.
Potato.
The toilet, right? Toilet.
It's a toilet.
Toilet.
There's
God
there's
damn
a
it.
whole story there about just that.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here.